Solving a biological problem.
In this video, we will discuss
Number 1. Solving a biological problem. Number 2. Study of malaria, an example of biological method. Make observation, invent hypothesis to explain observation, test hypothesis, hypothesis theory, test theory.
Number 1. Recognition of the biological problem.
A biological problem is a question related to living organism that is either asked by someone or come in biologist's mind by himself.
Number 2. Observations.
Observations are made with 5 senses: vision, hearing, smell, taste, and touch.
Qualitative observation.
Quantitative observations involve measuring, counting, and expressing the result in numerical form. For example, the freezing point of water is colder than the boiling point.
Quantitative observation.
Quantitative observation involves describing something in non-numerical terms. For example, the freezing point of water is 0 degrees centigrade and the boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade.
Number 3. Formulation of hypothesis.
Hypothesis is a tentative statement about the solution of the problem.
Characteristics of hypothesis.
It should be a general statement. It should be tentative idea.
Number 4. Deductions.
Deductions are the logical consequences of hypothesis. For this purpose, hypothesis is taken as true and expected results are drawn from it. This involves the use of if-then logic.
Number 5. Experimentation.
By laboratory experimentation, biologists learn which hypothesis is correct. The incorrect hypotheses are rejected and which proves correct is accepted.
Number 6. Summarization of results.
The biologists gather actual qualitative data from experiments. The data for each of the groups are then averaged and compared statistically. To draw conclusion, biologists also use statistical analysis.
Number 7. Reporting the results.
The biologists publish their findings in scientific journals and books, talks at national and international meetings, and summarize at colleges and universities. Publishing result is an essential part of scientific method.
Study of malaria, an example of biological method.
Malaria has killed more people than any other disease.
History and scientific study of malaria.
In 1878, a French army physician named Lavrin begins to search for the cause of malaria. He took small amount of blood from a malaria patient and examined it under a microscope.
Observation about malaria.
Malaria and marshy areas have some relation. Quinine is an effective drug for testing malaria. Drinking the water of marshy does not cause malaria. Plasmodium is seen in the blood of a malarial patient.
Hypothesis in case of malaria.
Plasmodium is the cause of malaria.
Deduction in case of malaria.
If Plasmodium is a cause of malaria, then all persons ill with malaria should have Plasmodium in their blood.
Experiment in the case of malaria.
Blood of healthy and malarial patient were examined under the microscope.
Results in the case of malaria.
Patients suffering from malaria, plasmodiums were present in their blood sample.
How plasmodium can get into the blood of man.
When mosquito bite, the plasmodium is entered in the blood vessel present in skin.
Observations of A.F.A. King.
Those who slept outdoors are more likely to get malaria than those who slept indoor. People who slept in fine net were less likely to get malaria than those who don't use net. Individuals who slept near smoky fire usually don't get malaria.
Experiments of Ronald Ross.
In 1880s, Ronald Ross, a British Army physician, allowed a female Anopheles mosquito to bite a malarial patient. He killed the mosquito. Some days later, he found plasmodiums are multiplying in mosquito's stomach.
Experiments of Ronald Ross.
Ronald Ross allowed a female Culex mosquito to bite the sparrow suffering from malaria.
Observations.
Ross found that plasmodium multiplied in the wall of mosquito's stomach. Mosquitoes then moved into the mosquito's salivary glands.
Malaria in sparrow is transmitted by mosquito Culex.
Ronald Ross allowed a female Culex mosquito to bite the sparrow suffering from malaria. Some of the mosquitoes were killed and studied at various times. Thanks for watching.